Hey guys, welcome back to the Strawville YouTube channel. For this video, I want to talk about how big YouTubers are kind of spitting in the eye of small creators, and it's really got me kind of ticked off. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. As you can see, I'm driving, so I know the camera's shaking all over the place, and if that's going to make you sick, maybe you don't want to watch. Maybe just minimize the video or something, I don't know. Anyway guys, I want to do a whole series, a whole playlist on helping small YouTubers for getting their new watch time in and getting up to their subscriber counts. So there's a few things I think I can do to help out as many people as possible. I really feel bad for people who had monetization and got it taken away from them, or people who are really close to being monetized and now they're not so close. But to recap real quick, in the past, everybody made money on YouTube. Everybody who created videos had the chance. All you had to do was get your AdSense account approved, which was just a matter of time. It really was no requirements. And you know, even if it's only a couple pennies, everybody was making something. And then in the beginning or middle of last year, middle of 2017, we had the adpocalypse, which we'll get into more in a little bit. And that led to a new standard where you had to have 10,000 lifetime views on your channel in order to be monetized, to monetize any of your videos. And now, 48 hours ago, YouTube has changed it again to where you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in a rolling 12-month period. And that's quite the leap if you think from where we were a year ago today, where just everybody was making money. And I feel really bad for small creators. I mean, this doesn't affect me. I meet both of those thresholds. If anything, it's a net positive for me because there was thousands of channels that were making money before, and those ads are still available to be put on videos. It's just YouTube will not allow it. So you're going to see more ads on videos of mine. You're going to see more ads on huge YouTubers' videos, where other times maybe it just went right to the video without playing an ad. So it's not even like I'm personally slighted or affected in a negative way by this. I just know what it's like to be these small YouTubers trying to earn a buck, and it's sad, and it's really a slap in the face to be taken away from them. And the video I made yesterday talked specifically about YouTube and how I'm really disappointed with YouTube as a platform and the changes they're making. But this video is more geared towards the big YouTubers, because if we look back to the middle of 2017, that was the start of the adpocalypse, the whole controversy of advertisers not wanting their ads on certain videos because maybe they don't agree with the content or it's inappropriate content in some way. And the reaction by YouTube to that was removing all ads from all channels. And you saw big YouTubers go crazy over this. They were just on their knees begging for money. There was a lot of the big YouTubers, it was the first time you saw them doing live streams. They started doing those live streams because of the super chats. The super chats is when a viewer can directly send the creator money within the live stream. So you send them $5, $10, $100, you know, whatever it is, you can send money directly to the creator. And a lot of big channels never did live streams before. There's a lot of big channels started a new Patreon account or really started pushing their Patreon account. And Patreon is basically a monthly subscription where you choose to essentially donate X amount of dollars to a certain YouTube creator. And they really started pushing this. But the thing is almost the entire community got behind these big YouTubers to help them out. A lot of Patreon money came in, a lot of super chat money came in, and there was just a lot of help. And things largely are back to normal now. It's not completely back to normal. So it's a net gain for these large YouTube channels because their AdSense money is back, plus they have all this Patreon money coming in. They're more comfortable and used to doing these live streams, and they're getting the super chat money. So they're making more money in a lot of cases today than they were 6 months ago, 8 months ago. So in the long run, it's been kind of a benefit, but you had all these people come out to support him, right? And not all viewers are video creators, but all video creators are viewers. You would never have started a YouTube channel or started posting YouTube videos if you weren't already a user of the site watching these people's videos. And the part that disappoints me with a lot of the big YouTubers, and I'm not going to mention a whole lot of names, I do have two names for you, one in a good sense and one in not such a good sense, but they seem very dismissive, like they don't care, like, oh well, these people weren't making a lot anyways. But that's not the point, really. I mean, even if someone just made $100 every few months, that's $100 they didn't otherwise have. I mean, if someone just handed you $100, think of the things you could do with it. Like, it's nice extra money, and you shouldn't look down on them because it wasn't their full-time income, or because it wasn't like, you know, it might not be money that they relied on, but it's just nice to have, you know? You shouldn't, you know, kick somebody for just trying to make a buck. And I feel like all these people rallied behind these big YouTube channels, and most of the videos that I've watched, and I spent most of yesterday watching different people's opinions on what's going on with this monetization thing, it's all either channels who are being kicked out because they don't meet the requirements anymore, or it's channels that are roughly like my size and a little larger. And I don't mean little proportionately. Like, I didn't see anyone with 10 million subscribers make a video, you know, trying to help at all or in any way speaking against YouTube. All the videos I saw were 10,000 subscribers or 40,000 subscribers, you know, the smaller echelon of YouTubers who probably can relate more, but I just don't understand why these big channels don't have more empathy. They, at one time, were in that same situation. At one time in their YouTube career, they weren't making any money. They didn't have many subscribers. They weren't getting a lot of views. And one person who actually came out and spoke out against it, and I was really happy that he did, was TJ Kirk, formerly The Amazing Atheist. He has about 1 million subscribers, and that was the only sizable channel that I saw yesterday or the last 2 days who really went in on YouTube saying that it's not right to do this to these people. And he made, you know, some effort to reach out. He told people, if you have a channel and you're watching this video, leave your channel link down below, give a description of your channel, and, you know, he encouraged people who watch the video to subscribe to some of these people and watch their channels. And, you know, that's really commendable to be looking out. I mean, there's such a vast amount of YouTube channels, and so many of them aren't going to make money now. You can't help everybody. You can't. It's just not possible. But to do what you can is admirable. You know, it's a commendable trait to actually reach out and try and help other people with this. And, you know, a lot of people have been completely silent as far as big YouTube channels, and maybe they're just waiting for more information to come out to see exactly how it happens, if there's any other details. Maybe they're still processing. But I feel like the big channels need to speak out, because it's your chance to help your viewers, essentially, who really helped you out 6 months ago. One person who I was pretty disappointed with, but it's really his MO, was Philip DeFranco. And I watch a lot of his videos. I, in general, like him, but he will never take a stance on anything. You know, he'll say, I think 2 + 2 is 4, but maybe you don't. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, even the most mundane thing, he just will not go hardline and take a stance. He mentioned that a week ago, YouTube came to him with these potential changes, asking his opinion, and his response was, I understand why you're doing this, but you're going to make a lot of people mad. And they already knew they're going to make people mad by it. I mean, they're tone deaf, but they're not that tone deaf. And I'd much prefer someone in his situation who's specifically being asked his opinion to go harder at them about it. You know, to tell them, you know, it's not right for you to do this. You shouldn't be doing this to these small creators, and, you know, offer possible suggestions on what else they could do. I feel like the same way he's toes the line right down the middle in his videos, he was doing the same thing in this conversation apparently with YouTube, and it's just disappointing. I wish more people would speak out, because YouTube listens if enough people get on board. And I think at the very least, the baby step that would be, I think, at least the right thing to do is to re-monetize the people who were previously monetized. Look, the people who got the 10,000 views and went over that, they already went through an approval process. According to YouTube, a human watched their videos, or at least looked at their channel, and deemed it appropriate for the site and to be monetized, and they were approved. So they've already gone through this process. If your intention is to weed out what they said, quote, bad actors, we've already said that this person is not one of those. So even though they're not making a lot, why are you pulling the rug out from under people who you have already approved? It's just really disappointing. So that's my little rant. I'm hoping more people come out and speak out against it. I don't know if I'm optimistic about it, because I don't think the big YouTube channels care enough about it to keep it in people's mind, to keep the attention on it. I think if only it is small YouTubers who don't get a ton of views talking about it, then it eventually just whittles away and dies to just a murmur that no one cares about, and that's really unfortunate. So guys, this is what I want to do. I'm going to brainstorm some ideas on what I can do to help people get more subscribers, get more watch time. In short term, that means I'm going to create a playlist of some best practices to increase your watch time and to increase your subscriber count. Because look, I can't get you to 1 million subscribers. I can't get myself to that, but I can get over 1,000. I can get 4,000 hours of watch time, and there's tons of small things you can do to improve that. So short term, I'm going to make a playlist. I'm going to try and do everything I can to get some information out there to help people. Second off, I have my website. It's not huge, but it gets 70, 80,000 page views a month. I'm trying to brainstorm some way to embed videos for people and maybe encourage a community to go to a page and just let the playlist run. You know, put it on mute, let it run while you're sleeping. It sounds small, but if you get 100 people doing that, you know, it can make a big difference. So maybe make a page or of a list of channels to subscribe to, and then pages for individual channels to embed just an entire playlist of all their current videos. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to think of something that I can put together to especially help people in niches that I talk about. So if you're talking about, you know, tool related stuff, where I've been doing a lot of Harbor Freight videos, if you're doing tool reviews or some kind of like deals or couponing stuff, or if you're doing resale stuff, or I've done some gaming videos, if you're in a channel, if your channel is anywhere nearly close to a niche that I talk about, you know, it's something that I would like to, man, I don't know. I just want to figure out ways to help some of you guys out that are struggling to get there. So I mentioned in my other video, DM me on Twitter if you want, Struggleville PJ, and if you have any suggestions, any thoughts on what we can do to help people out, I'm all ears, and I'm all for trying to do iPad last lane's closed. Are you fucking shitting me? I shouldn't swear. This video's gonna get demonetized now. Oh, come on. No. Why is iPass closed? Okay. Alright guys, I'm wrapping this up. I gotta figure out what's going on here. So like, subscribe, and we're gonna see what we can do to help people out here.